Have you ever judged someone because of the clothes they wore? Have you ever laughed at someone because they looked poor? What if that poor person was really a princess? What if the person everyone hated was the one who had become the next queen? Stay with me because this story will touch your heart. In the great village of Amaeke, there lived a powerful king named King Akira. He had everything a king could wish for. He had riches. He had a beautiful queen named Queen Abidia. He had two handsome sons, Prince Chinedu and Prince Obina. The people loved their king, but the king had one big dream. He wanted his sons to marry princesses from the great village of Amaeke. He believed this marriage would bring peace between the two kingdoms forever. Far away in the village of Amaeke lived two beautiful princesses. The elder princess was Adiz. Her younger sister was Amara. Many princes wanted to marry Princess Adiz because she was beautiful, wise, and kind, but no one knew that danger was waiting on the road. The day finally came. The princesses left their kingdom with many royal guards and traveled to Amaeke for a visit. Everyone was happy. People sang. Drums filled the air, but deep inside the forest, dark eyes were watching them. Men with sharp swords were hiding behind the trees. They were waiting for the right moment to attack. When the fighting ended, the attackers smiled. "The princesses are dead," they said. They left the forest without looking back. But they were wrong, very wrong. The two princesses were still alive. They were hiding under broken tree branches. They watched everything with tears in their eyes. Their lives would never be the same again. The two princesses walked through the forest for many days. They had no food, no shoes, no guards, no family. They cried until they had no more tears. Then Princess Adiz made one decision, a decision that would change two kingdoms forever. "I will hide who I really am. I will become a poor servant. I want to know which prince has a kind heart." She covered her beautiful face with dust. She wore old, torn clothes. She picked up a walking stick. Then she pretended to be one of the servants in the palace. Nobody would ever believe she was a princess. But what happened after Princess Adiz entered the palace of Amaeke shocked everyone. She was insulted. She was beaten. She was treated as if she had no value. Everyone looked down on her, except Prince Chinedu. Only he saw her as a human being. That one act of kindness changed the future of an entire kingdom. Could a poor servant really become a queen? Or was she hiding a secret that would leave the whole palace speechless? As the days passed, Amara noticed that Prince Chinedu always smiled whenever he saw the quiet palace maid. She watched as they talked in the palace garden. She saw how kindly he treated Adiz. Amara became jealous. Why does he keep talking to that maid? She wondered. I am the one everyone believes is the princess. I should be the one receiving his attention. Determined to win Prince Chinedu's admiration, Amara wore even brighter clothes. She put on more beautiful beads. She spoke proudly about becoming queen one day. She tried to impress Prince Chinedu with her appearance and her words. But Prince Chinedu was not impressed. He cared little about expensive clothes or royal titles. He cared much more about kindness, humility, and respect. The more jealous Amara became, the more clearly Prince Chinedu saw the difference between the two young women. The next day, King Ikora invited the whole village to the palace courtyard. The chiefs came, the elders came, the children came. The drummers played joyful music. Everyone wondered why the king had called such an important meeting. Before the gathering began, Prince Chinedu quietly approached his father. "Father," he said respectfully, "there is a humble palace maid named Adiz. I know she is not a princess, but she has the kindest heart I have ever known. I would be honored if you would allow me to marry her." His father looked at him with surprise. "My son," he replied, "a person's character is worth more than wealth or royal titles. If she truly has a good heart, then you have my blessing." Prince Chinedu smiled with joy. Soon afterward, Prince Chinedu and Prince Obina stood beside King Ikora. The palace became very quiet. King Ikora gently called Addes to stand beside her. Addes stepped forward wearing her simple maid's clothes. Then King Ikora smiled. "My people," she said, "this young woman is not a palace maid. She is Princess Addes, the true royal princess of Amaeke." Everyone gasped in surprise. The palace became silent. Prince Chinadu looked at Addes in amazement. Then he smiled. "I chose her because of her kindness before I knew who she truly was," he said softly. Loud cheers filled the air. The people rejoiced with great happiness. Prince Chinadu stepped forward with a joyful smile. He looked at Adnes and said, "I loved your kind heart when I believed you were only a humble maid. I asked my father for his blessing before I knew you were a princess. Now I know the truth and my heart has not changed. Princess Addes, will you do me the honor of becoming my wife?" Addes smiled with tears of joy. "Yes," she answered happily. Prince Obina clapped loudly. Everyone seared with excitement. True beauty comes from a kind heart, not fine clothes or royal titles. Honesty, humility, and kindness will always shine brighter than pride and jealousy. If you enjoyed this story, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next African story. Share this story with your family and friends, and let us know in the comments what lesson you learned today.